Welcome to Afrocentric Television, channel 15.8. We're here at the Uche exclusive book signing and fashion show, and we are here to see some designs that Uche designed and hear about her book and how different stories that impacted her life and her childhood and her growing up. So we're so excited to hear about Uche and the stories that she's ready to unfold in her book. So find your passion and take action. Stay tuned. We're here at the Uche exclusive fashion show 2019, and this is the star here. So tell us, what made you decide to write the book?
It's mostly about what happened to me when I was younger, based on my experience, and then knowing what I know now. If I had known better, I would have done things differently. So I'm using my book to inspire people that are in the same position that I am, or people that already know what to do, but just to remind them and inspire them to always believe in their dream and protect their vision.
Nice, I love it. So is that you feel like that's your purpose, to instill purpose back into people?
Yes, I feel like I was born to inspire people from my story, yes.
Awesome. So what book signing and fashion show, how does that go along together?
Because I own a clothing, bag, and accessory line, and I'm launching my African prints collection. So I decided to use this avenue to to showcase my African designs.
I love it. And so what do you want people to get from your event?
I just want people to know that if you have a dream, you're the only one that is obligated to pursue that dream. You're the only one obligated to protect that vision. No one else is obligated to do it. So just do what you have to do and put in all the efforts. And with God's grace, you'll definitely get what you want.
And I'm here with
Steve.
Steve. Well, Steve, it's nice to meet you.
Thank you. It's good to meet you as well.
Thank you. So, Steve, tell me, what brought you out today to this event?
Well, I'm the Chief Business Officer at Global Custom Commerce, so I get the good fortune to work with Uche and to see somebody who migrated here into the United States and as a capitalist who's out trying to build her dream is pretty inspiring to me as well. I'm an immigrant myself into the United States, and so for me to support her, it's a great opportunity. I know she got her citizenship about a month or two ago, so yeah, it's kind of nice to see.
That's amazing that you're supporting her. That's awesome. And so how has Uche impacted your life?
Well, again, for the entire team, her energy at work is amazing. Her spirit, her positive attitude, and her passion. And I think it's when you have somebody who has a lot of passion, I think it's kind of addictive. So she's inspired of a lot of us, that's for sure.
That's amazing. And so at this event, what are you expecting to get from it out of Uche and her book signing and hearing her speak? What are you expecting to get from that?
Just her energy. I mean, it's always positive, right? So she always has a huge smile, and like I said, she has a positive energy. I think for anybody coming today is going to be uplifting and exciting. So I'm excited to be here.
We're excited to have you. Awesome. Well, thank you. We're here with
Akindele Akinyemi. I am the president and CEO of the Global African Business Association.
Oh, high five to you, man. You had to work hard to get there. All right. So what brought you out to this event today?
This is our event.
This is your event?
Yeah.
This is amazing. Oh, this is awesome.
Yes.
And so you're here to support Uche?
Absolutely.
How has she impacted your life?
She is, in many ways, she's our senior vice president here of customer service through GABA. So, of course, she asked me to come speak at the event today. I flew down from Michigan, where we're based. I used to live here in Houston, and of course I'm going to support my good sister.
Exactly, you got to support your sister. And so, what are you expecting from this event?
I walked in and I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be powerful. I'm expecting people to be empowered, enlightened, and just have a great time today.
That's amazing. I'm so happy you brought everybody together and brought everybody out. A lot of people here are inspired by Uche and what y'all are doing here. So that's beautiful. Thank you. So tell me, darling, what's your name?
My name is Brooke.
Brooke. So what made you decide to host Uche's event here?
Really to get out of my comfort zone and really just to help a really great friend out. Uche is someone's very hard to say no to, so.
That's amazing. And so how has Uche impacted your life, her entrepreneurship journey, writing the book and getting everything set up?
As like a single independent woman, like she's just someone who's very inspirational, and she just doesn't set boundaries. She's just always reaching for the highest goal, and like even everything from writing her book to like purchasing a home, she was just so graceful about it, and that's just very inspiring to me.
That's amazing. And so with this event, what are you expecting to get from it? Are you expecting people to, be happy, excited? What are you expecting to get from it?
Definitely excited for just culture. Like, it's just really great that we can do that in Houston, that we can just host parties and talk about culture and backgrounds and celebrating women. So that's what I want today to be about.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, thank you very much. So we are here with
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Awesome. Stephanie, so tell me, what brought you out to this event today?
I was about to hold it. Well, Uche is my auntie. We go to the same church together. We've known each other for a while, and she just asked me to come and model for her clothes, and I just thought it was an opportunity, but like also an honor to just be a part of her show and help her out. So yeah, I'm out here to support her today.
That's beautiful. And so how has Uche impacted your life?
Wow, great question. So we met her years back at church, and she's just been this, wonderful, amazing person. She's so sweet and always willing to help people. And yeah, she's just been that figure, you can look up to. So she's really impacted my life in that way.
Amazing. And so tell me, so has she, like her impact has prompted you to go after your goals and your own dreams as well?
Definitely. I would say have a passion for, just like the fashion side of the industry. So yeah, I definitely have. Just seeing her, working towards this and just building up everything that's led up to this, and just putting on this whole show. This is really amazing, and yeah, it's definitely impacted me. And I hope to, also follow my dreams one day in the fashion industry.
That's amazing. Well, thank you. We're so glad Uche inspired you, girl. We can't wait to see you out there. So we are here with
Amina.
Amina, so tell me, what brought you out to this event today?
So my dear sister Uche invited me. She asked me to be her model for her event today, and I was just all like, me? Little old me? Well, go ahead, girl. So I had to say yes. She's done so much for me, so I had to be here.
Yeah, I love it. And so how has she impacted your life?
Oh my goodness, she has actually been one of my biggest role models, because given I just, graduated from college and stuff like that, I saw her just really putting herself out there, creating her brand, and I was just like, that's who I want to be when I grow up, or at least I want to be to her level. And I'm, every single day I like talk to her, and I'm just like, give me some tips on just life in general, and every single time she always comes with some new wisdom, new something, and I'm just, she's just amazing. She's just amazing. I'm just like, you're definitely who I want to be when I grow up.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So she inspires you to go after your own goals and dreams and visions.
Yes, ma'am. And I don't know if I could ever reach her level, but I'm trying to get pretty close.
That's amazing. And so are you one of her models?
Yes, I am.
I'm excited to model her clothes.
I am. I'm a little nervous because it's my first time doing anything like this. So, well, hopefully God is with me and I don't trip over. So,
I'm sure God is with you.
Amen to that one.
We are here with
Ochi.
Oche. So tell me, what brought you out to this event today?
It's just she reached out to me and asked me if I can be her model, and I was, of course, because I'm very into fashion, and it's like, so any opportunity that she just give to me, I'm gonna take it firsthand. So, yeah.
That's amazing. And so, how has Uche impacted your life?
Well, okay, I know she's my aunt, but I kind of see her as a big sister because it's like she's like the young, cool aunt. So I feel like her motivation for fashion kind of inspires me to kind of like go into that field. That's why I'm kind of majoring in that when I go to college. So, seeing her go through this grind every single day kind of makes me like, dang, like she's actually doing, hustling. So her motivation and her like determination kind of makes me, feel like, okay, I can do this as well. So, and just to see her come from, from nothing to now is like makes me so proud of her. So.
And so what are you expecting to get from this event? Are you expecting to be inspired to go after your own goals?
Oh, of course. I am like, because I want to be like a fashion, do something in fashion. So coming to here, I want to like kind of know the behind the scenes to see like what it really takes to actually, go into this field. And by modeling for her, it kind of exposes me, to all those options and stuff. So, yeah.
That's awesome. We are here with
Rebecca Page.
Rebecca Page. Awesome. So Rebecca, so what brought you out to this event today?
Uche's on my live chat team at Global Custom Commerce, and she's such an inspiration to all of us, so we're all here to support her today.
That's amazing. And so how has Uche impact your life?
Oh my gosh, countless ways. So we've got children about the same age, and I don't even know how she manages to have 2 children. She does a phenomenal job there at Global Custom Commerce. She's written 2 books. She does real estate investing. She's got investments in Nigeria. I mean, the woman is a force. Like when you think of like a boss babe, Uche embodies that fully. And I'm constantly surprised by it and in awe of all that she accomplishes.
Amazing. I love it. Boss Babe Uche. I love that. And so has her book or like her, just so y'all being friend, y'all friendship, has it inspired you to want to go after your passions?
Oh, yeah. Every day, Uche pushes me to be better. Every time we sit down and talk, the way that she really goes after her dreams, it reminds me that we all have the same 24 hours in a day. And if Uche can do it, anybody can do it.
I believe that. That's amazing. If she can do it, we can do it. She can have this, you can have this, we can all have this. That's amazing. I love it. Well, thank you very much.
It was great to meet you. Y'all have a good day.
Sir, what's your name?
Yeah, my name is Father Pascal Ezeihuoma.
So, Father Pascal, awesome. And so tell us, what brought you out to this event today?
Well, we are here just to appreciate our sister who is showing the work of creativity in her, which God has already endowed on her. I would say she's just living her passion and just taking action. Because for somebody to write, it means you're taking action. And they're taking action for good, for others to learn from the weight of knowledge you got. So I think we're here just to support her and then pray for her. My role is just to pray, to support her. Yeah.
Prayer is good. Prayer helps.
Yeah.
It does. And so, so how has Uche impact you? I see prayer, positivity. How has she personally impact your life?
Well, in everything in life, we continue to learn from one another. Every one of us, we got our own gift. And from the gift you have, you can impart on another person. The gift I have, I can impart on another person. So I would say definitely by the work she has presented, or she has already, she's equally inspiring me for me to live out my passion and then take action. That is it. That's the summary of all she's trying to tell us. So I will say again, she's inspiring me to do better.
That's amazing. Live out your passion and take action. Yeah. That's lovely. And so, then that, are you expecting to get that from this event? Passion and ready to get a plan of action going for yourself?
Repeat the question again.
Is that what you're expecting from this event?
Well, remember again, I don't want to get away from the primary message in which we're here. It's just for us to support her for the work of creativity God has given to her, and she's trying to showcase that to the entire world. So I will say the work will equally help one to reconsider his or her own action. And then I will say again, reconsider and then try to live out your passion. That is taking action. So in everything, the work I'm expecting from today, for some other people to be inspired equally, just as I am. That's what personally I'm expecting. Though we may not see everything, but at the long run, the seed may have been planted in somebody today, and then it keeps on growing. So that's what I expect. Though it might not be visible sometimes, but that's what I expect that will happen today.
That's amazing, like getting a seed ignited inside of you and then taking off with it. That's beautiful. I love it. Well, thank you. I'm here with
Wade Pinder.
Hey, Wade. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Awesome. So, Wade, what brought you out today?
Well, I came here to support Uche. We've been working together several years, and I wanted to see the line she's debuting today.
Awesome. And so you said you've been working with Uche. So how has Uche impact your life, her and her entrepreneurship journey?
She's just got a great story, and the books that she's put out, that's really cool to see. So it's been neat seeing her progress along and share her story with everybody, and have lots of great tips for how to be a better salesperson and communicator.
That's beautiful. And so, what are you expecting to get from this event, Wade?
Well, I'm just looking to support Uche and come here and meet people from the community. I love the Houston business community, so I'm here to support her in that capacity.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. And so, tell me, what's your name, darling?
I'm Princess Rosemary Okonkwo.
Oh, wow, Princess. You are very, very, oh, that's amazing. Okay, so what brought you out to the book signing and the fashion show today?
Oh, anything about Uche is just exclusive, so I had to be here.
And so, why is it important to you to be here?
I just thought, Uche is an exclusive person. She's so talented. She's so well-groomed. I mean, you just had to be close to her. Getting close to her gives, it radiates an impact, positive impact on anybody. So you want to be around her. I had so many places to be today, but this one is a must. That's why I'm here.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You come out and she's impacting you, and so what are you expecting to get from this event?
A lot of knowledge about positive force. A lot of knowledge about how people start and move on, at least starting by faith, going on by faith and finishing well by faith.
That's amazing. So, what you out today?
I work with Uche, I guess you would say on her day job, and she's a very inspiring person, obviously. We're here to support her, and she does such great things, and she is, again, a very positive influence at work, so the least I can do is come here and show my support today.
Oh, that's amazing that you came out in to support her. So, so you heard about it through Uche. So what are you expecting to get from this event?
Well, first thing, I hope I get a book signing. I haven't bought her book yet, but I'm going to do that today and hopefully get her to sign it. But, again, I just want to learn more about, her product line in terms of her fashion line and learn more about her story.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you very much. What's your name, darling?
Antonia Ibauchi.
Oh, beautiful. And so what brought you out today as far as, the book signing and the fashion show?
Uche has been a close friend to me. We've been friends for over 7 years, so she's like a sister. So I just have to be here.
Yes, you got to support Uche, and that's beautiful. And so what are you expecting to get from this event?
Success.
I love it. And so, so it's to success. So, how has Uche impacted your life? How does her book, inspired you along her journey?
Uche has inspired my life in so many ways. She gives me words of encouragement, and she tells me it's gonna be okay. So she has touched my life in so many ways, and I really appreciate that.
That's beautiful. Thank you. We are here with
Sarah Achonye.
Sarah, beautiful. You look so nice, Sarah.
Thank you, and you too.
Thank you. So, Sarah, what brought you out today?
I came out to support Uche in her new launching.
Yeah, and so Uche, what are you expecting to get from Uche and her book signing?
You know what? That of the finding your own passion, I think it's I've read the book, and I think it is really, maybe in future it's going to help me a lot trying to get my own business. And she's been an inspiration, such a young girl, a young lady.
So your goals, so she inspires you to want to be an entrepreneur, want to go after your goals and your dreams. And so how did you hear about it? Are you personally friends with Uche?
Yes, we've been family friends for a while. So actually, she always confides in me, telling me, look, this is what I want to do. So the first one she did tell me, this is what I want to do. I said, go for it, you can do it. And this time again, she just came out, boom. And I said, go ahead. And it's been honestly surprising.
That's amazing. That's amazing that you came out to support her. And so what are you expecting to get from this event?
Yeah, as I said earlier, you learn from everyone, no matter how young or how old. She's a very young lady, but I think she's inspiring me, or she has inspired me a lot. Like she would tell me, no, Auntie, you have inspired me, but I believe I'm learning a lot from her. And with the book, I think it has a lot to do with future, what I want to do, honestly, about how do you handle your business. Honestly, I think that will help me a lot in future.
That's amazing. Well, thank you very much. How has Uche impacted your life? How does she inspire you throughout her journey?
I see in Uche a hardworking lady, well-focused, positive in everything she does, and in a way that kind of rub off on me. I'm not going to go into the details of how they've come, but in a way that kind of rub off on me, how she's been positive in everything she does. And really she's been what we call an epitome of success and not really giving up on everything she set her hands on. And I mean, as a result of that, what comes out of it? Success, basically, that's it. And I want to be successful too. I'm successful already, but I want to be more successful as a result of looking at some of the things she has achieved in a long time that she's been here in the United States. And I think anybody wants to kind of grab from that too.
That's beautiful. And so it seems like Uche has really impacted your life. And so so you're ready to take it to the next level in your success, I see.
Ready to go.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you.
Adeola.
Awesome. That's beautiful. And so tell me, what brought you out today to this event?
Say that again?
What brought you out to this event today?
Oh, well, we all come here and gather to celebrate with Uche. I call her June, but I know her name is Uche too. So we come here to celebrate her success with her.
That's beautiful. And so how has Uche impacted your life?
Oh my goodness, where do I start from? Uche is such an awesome girl. She is such an adorable person. And I call her an angel without wings. Yeah, that's what I call her, an angel without wings. And sometimes I tell her that even she doesn't need to have a wing because her heart have wings. Because anytime you call her, whenever you're in trouble or you're in a problem and you call her to provide a solution to your problem, she is ready to do it anytime. Even while she's sleeping, she can wake up and, attend to you over the phone, do whatever you need her to do with you. She is just ready to assist you in anything you call her for. And that is Uche for you.
That's beautiful. So she puts a whole heart and passion into you, her friends, herself, her work. That's beautiful. That is so. We're glad you came to support her. That's beautiful. Thank you. We're here with.
My name is Shegun Oba.
Oh, that's nice. So tell me, Sheik, what brought you out today?
I came purposely for the book signing of my dear sister Uche Akeeb, and I'm so happy to be here because this lady has been doing something great, and she has been kind of, she's been soaring, and I'm so happy about that. So I came here to give a kind of support to what she's doing.
That's beautiful. And so how has Uche impacted your life?
Actually, I got to know her a couple of years back, and I've seen her to be somebody who is goal-oriented. She's very energetic. She's after her passion, and when you see somebody like that, it's always good for you to come out and give the necessary support needed.
That's true.
Yeah.
So has she inspired you to go after your goals and your dreams and what you believe in?
A lot, yeah. She has inspired me a lot. I've seen a lot of encouragement from her.
That's amazing. Well, thank you very much. With?
Musumade.
Oh, awesome. That's lovely. Thank you. And so what brought you out to this event today?
I came to support my friend. You can see I'm dressed by her. And she's been a very good friend, like a sister to me. So I'm here to give her my best support.
That's amazing. And so how has Uche impacted your life?
She has done that in so many ways by encouraging me, by making me look beyond my horizon. So she has done more than enough, yeah.
That's amazing. And so so has her book or her journey, her entrepreneurship journey, that has that prompt you to kind of want to go after your passion and your goals too?
Yes. Based on one of the books she wrote, she makes me know that the dreams I have, I can achieve it. Nothing is too small to start with. So it's pushed me to do further than what I'm doing presently.
That's
so,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A lot about most of you guys. And I've learned so much from Uche, and I bet you a lot of you can say the same. She's always pushed me to look forward and basically be more than I'm capable of. So I can safely say I've learned more from Uche than probably my own college days in San Antonio, you know? But that's just one thing about me, is that I always look up to people who've been through a lot and are older than me or have experienced more. She's also taught me to be a very loving mother to my 4-pound chihuahua. But I truly love Houston, my home, not only because of my family and friends, but because of the diverse culture behind Houston. You know, we have all kinds of nations and cultures and all kinds of people here, so I truly feel like this is a treat, and Uche is doing a really big favor for Houston and just providing insight to her background and culture. So now, I would like to formally welcome you to Uche Akeeb's book signing for her new book, Find Your Passion and Take Action, and the Uche exclusive fashion show. I also want to give a big appreciation for the Global African Business Association for their great support towards this event. I also want to give a shout out to Akindele Akinyemi, the president of Global African Business Association. He flew all the way from Michigan to speak in honor of this event, so another round of applause. Also, I want to appreciate all of you for taking the time out of your day to come to this event. I know it's a Sunday and it's an off day, so I just want to thank all of you for attending and for all of those who put a lot of work into making this event possible. The beautiful ladies modeling, ushering, the people in charge of the food and book sales, as well as the photographers, videographers, and the Afrocentric TV network that Uche kind of slightly mentioned was happening this week. She's like, I hope you're not camera shy. But basically, like, it wouldn't have been possible if all of you didn't take time out of your day to attend and help us here today. So thank you. Most of all, though, my biggest hope for you is that you draw inspiration from today, that no matter what your hobbies and interests are, they are important and they do define you. And so while you're listening today, I want you guys to consider, you know, your own future goals and your special projects, because we all have the ability to start anew, and we just need new ways of thinking to unleash that power. Remember, the past does not define your future. Now, I believe that we're having an opening prayer by the Reverend Pascal. Thank you.
I know many of you will be surprised to see me here. Well, our God is God of creativity. That's why we're here, everybody. So, may we stand. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Almighty God, you are God of creativity and love. You distribute your gift to us, not by our own merit, by your own grace and love. We have come today to appreciate our sister and support her. God,
May you continue to protect her, be to her a tower strength in the face of enemies. You are God of creativity. You have inspired her to live out her passion and taking action. Today, she is inspiring each and every one of us. May you continue to bless her. May you continue to be with us all. We are called by your name. Do not desert us, O Lord. And to you, the King of ages, immortal, invisible, the only God, to you be praised forever and ever. Amen. Blessed.
Okay, next will be basically a fun fact time and to get to know you guys. So, Uche wanted me to mention a fun fact about snakes. Don't worry, a snake's not going to be here or anything. But basically, my favorite thing about them is that, you know, they're cunning, they're mysterious, they're interesting, and they're beautiful, and it's a lot like just the human being form in itself. And I often think of human beings, our ability to evolve and just create new paths and being able to move on from hard times is kind of like the most natural thing about us. And the reason I bring up snakes, though, is because they spend several times a year shedding their skin. Sounds weird, but basically it's for them to just like let go of their former selves and their old layers and to just start anew. And I think that that's just something to keep in mind when you're listening today about evolving. And sometimes change or shedding layers for a new time, that can take days and weeks or even years, but just starting today or whenever you want to start is a good, path. But enough of that. I wanted to get to know you guys a little bit, and I know that y'all traveled out here. So I want to basically see who traveled the farthest today to attend Uche's book signing and fashion show. But I'm going to politely exclude Akinyemi, the president, because he's our guest speaker. But basically, maybe we can all start by maybe all raising our hands and then putting them down as I say your area. So we can start raising your hand, just a little bit. And let's see who drove in from the city of Houston. Not the suburbs, but actual city of Houston. Put your hand down, please. Who traveled from the suburbs? Katy, Pearland, Sugarland, Baytown, all those things. Put your hand down, please. Who traveled outside of Houston? Somewhere place like a Trinity or Austin, So I believe Ms. W. Van Dyke's the winner. Uche, you win something today. Sorry guys, I wasn't thinking. That was Uche's idea. So finally, next, I want to introduce Akinele Akinyemi, who is the president of the Global African and Business Association. But I just want to let you guys know a few more things about him before he gets up here. So, he's also the chair of the Inkster Downtown Development Authority. He's the president of the Leanna Hicks Library at Inkster, Michigan Library Board, and the chair of the Inkster Tax Increment Finance Authority. He's also the statewide director of the African Diaspora Network, a division of the African Union Mission, who is also born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. He's an academic advisor at Wayne County Community College District in Detroit, Michigan. His accomplishments range from bringing the Boy Scouts to Inkster, launching Junior Achievement, opening the door for Africans to invest in the city, leading the effort to establish a mural art ordinance, establishing a micro-lending program for startup businesses, and currently leading the way for a new library in the city of Inkster. He has a BSc in African American Studies from Eastern Michigan University and a master's in education with emphasis in curriculum and instruction from the University of Phoenix. His topic today will be moving your visions to reality. So, obviously, Akinyemi has moved his visions to reality.
How's everybody doing? Great. Yes, I did fly from Inkster, Michigan here because Uche said show up. So when my senior vice president says show up, I show up. Because she does such a remarkable job, not just on her job, but just to empower people in general. Hey, give her a round of applause for my senior vice president. She calls me the great one and the great leader, and you're the great leader today because this is a phenomenal event. I wasn't ready mentally when I saw all the people in the hallway, so oh my God, I got to put on my game face today. So thank you for having me. Yes, Global African Business Association, we are a business education and a business support network for African Caribbean businesses. It is a brainchild of myself and my executive vice president, Rary Onomake, who is not here with us today. We thought about this in a city called Houston, Texas. About 5 years ago, I had a vision of empowering the Africans and Caribbean people in business in terms of helping them find themselves in terms of business, in terms of access to capital, in terms of understanding how this process works in the United States, especially with the visas. So we decided to do this. We had to pick a couple of cities in Michigan. We said, hey, let's do Inkster. Why did we do Inkster? 6 square miles, 25,000 residents, and they don't have their own economy, and the government there is broken. Perfect place. We didn't choose Detroit because there's too much competition in Detroit, so we chose Inkster, which is 10 miles west of Detroit. But on that journey, I kept asking myself, God, why are you making me move back to Michigan? I love Texas. It doesn't snow here. I love the people. I love the energy. So Lord, why are you making me move back to Michigan? Oh my God, I left Michigan to get away from all that. Well, when I got there and came back home, I realized the greater need for our community up there. And I said to myself, if we can just have a platform that we can jumpstart this association, hopefully we can make it a reality. So we started off actually not as GABA, but as NABA. That stands for National African Business Association. And we started off as NABA because at the time we wanted a national focus. And so, but what we realized was that so many people were coming up to us saying, you know, we really need an organization like this to teach us how to do business, not just in the state of Michigan, but how to do business in Africa, real business. And so what we realized was we were filling a gap. So what we started doing was recruiting people with different expertise in microlending, in business solutions, in real estate, and in customer service, and things like that, and nonprofit experiences, and kind of creating a one-stop shop. And that one-stop shop resonated with the rest of the community. And of course, 80% of this organization is women. That's the niche. I did that on purpose. Not because I just love women, I do love women, but not because of that. Because women are leading the nation in business, in terms of business development. I said, well, we need to have women run the show. Now, of course, they always want me to come out here and speak and all these wonderful things, and I appreciate those things, but the reality is about our organization is that is moving along because of the women. And so things started evolving. We got involved with city government. I got elected to the library board. Only 4 Nigerians in the state of Michigan, actually 4 Africans in the state of Michigan, have been elected, and I'm the 4th one. That's it. That's right. Why did I get on that library board? Because my background in education, Inkster, the city of Inkster at that time had just lost the school district. The state dissolved the school district. There's no school district, autonomous school district in the city of Inkster. I looked at an opportunity to say, hey, you know what? If I join this library board, we can establish education here in the city of Inkster, and that's what we've been doing. So, yes, we are building a new library, thank God. We break ground next month. It'll be done by January, and we will be moving on to the next step. So there are great things happening. But I want to just say a few words about moving your purpose to reality. Number one, I stepped out on faith when I left Houston. I really did. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going back to Michigan. This is where I try to run away from. I came down to Houston on faith. I moved back to Michigan on faith because I strongly believed in what we were putting together. And what I'm sharing with you today is you have to believe and step out on faith. And you have to have the courage to really understand your purpose. And I'm gonna tell you something. When we started this mission, a lot of people laughed at us. A lot of people ridiculed us. People said it had failed in 6 to 12 months. And after 5 years, we started this organization on a phone call. And today, we are not just based in Michigan, but we have a presence in Texas, Maryland, Nigeria, Cameroon, and last but not least, Mozambique. And it continues to grow fast. People see the sincerity with our team. People see how sincere I am. I'm a very sincere person. I will fly anywhere on the planet Earth to help that individual, to help you. But you have to step out on faith. You have to have the strength and courage to say to yourself, God, I believe in what I'm doing. And once I believe in what I'm doing, you have to be able to walk in that straight line. You're going to be ridiculed. People are going to throw tomatoes at you. But at the end of the day, when you are there and you're making your wealth and you understand the human capital that you've impacted, I guarantee you this. Those people who called you out and try to derail you, they will thank you a lot. They will thank you later. That's exactly what they've done with our organization the last 5 years. So guess what? When Uche said, hey, I need you to speak, be my guest speaker at this fashion show. And I said, if it's a fashion show and I know how she is, I know this is going to be a successful event. But it's not just a fashion show. It's also groundbreaking for the organization as a whole. Because we want you to understand that we pull on each other's strengths to make this work. I believe in what she is doing. Not just as a customer service specialist, but not just as a real estate investor, not just in fashion, but I believe in her as an individual. And the reason that is because she has shown me that, hey, I believe in this mission of GABA, and I'm going to prove it to you today. So I'm saying, anybody that knows me and understands that I know your purpose, I'm going to invest in you 100% because that's what God has ordained for me. So the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, is that I don't want, when we walk out of here at the end of the program and you understand your purpose and moving your purpose to reality, the reason why you can move it to your reality is because your God is bigger than anything. Your faith can move mountains. It can conquer mountains. And I had to believe in that. I came home. My own mother ridiculed me. I knew you couldn't make it in Houston. Ha, ha, ha. But now you look at me now, I have organizations, I'm impacting people every day. My organization is impacting people. Other people are impacting people based on what we're teaching them. It's created a snowball effect, guys. So I'm saying all that to say that we have a lot of work to do as a community. We have a lot of things to do. But the reality is that if I came all the way down here to believe in this program and believe in everybody in this room, because I believe everybody in this room is a change agent, I really do. If we can do this together to move mountains, the world will be a better place. Do you agree with that? And the thing is, last, and I'm just going to end with this, because I can talk here forever like a preacher. Some people think I'm a pastor. I know that might be a problem, but I better be quiet. But the reality is that we have a lot of work to do. Our community, you see what's going on in the world. You see what's going on in politics. You see what's going on in business. You see what's going on in our schools. Our country, our world is moving backwards, ladies and gentlemen. And right here in this room, we have the spirit and the power to change things, to make things a reality the way we see fit. That's what I believe in as president and CEO of GABA. I didn't know what direction GABA was moving in. I kept asking myself, God, I'm ready to quit. God said, no, you can't quit. I said, well, God, give me a reason why I can't quit. Then Uche would text me. Good morning, great one. I said, okay, I can't quit. Or some other member would text me and give me an idea. So I realized how important the mission is. Your mission, ladies and gentlemen, is important. But make sure you have people that support you because of you. Period. No ridicule, no negativity, none of that. You are the future. And everybody in this room, you are the future. And it's our responsibility as change agents to make the world a better place. My name is Akeeb. I'm the president and CEO of GABA. Thank you for having me. And God bless.
How do I follow that? That was incredible. A few key takeaways from what I've gathered was it's very powerful that you mentioned the snowball effect, because Uche has had that effect on me as well. You know, when other people are successful and positive, then the world goes round. But finally, I mean, I know you have all been waiting for our guest of honor, Uche. I want to invite her up here to basically discuss with us what motivated to write her book, Find Your Passion and Take Action. Also, there are a few unpopular facts that y'all might not know about Uche, and I have some for you right here. She also has, you know, the about the author section in her book, but this is not on there. So Uche graduated with a summa cum laude, which Nigerians call first-class honors in economics from the University of Ibadan, Nigeria. She also got a scholarship to study her doctorate degree in Nigeria, but she chose to relocate to the United States with her husband instead. Or is he? She wrote her first book, but unpublished at the age of 7. Finally, Uche Akeeb, everybody.
Thank you so much. I never regretted that decision. Wow, I feel so honored to have everyone around. Thank you so much for taking out time out of your day to come honor this event today. This means a lot to me. Thank you. Is there any one of us that, you know, you can drive? I have a question. If you can drive very well and you've ever been driven by someone else before? Almost everyone, right? Okay. Is there any point in time when you're being driven, you've ever felt that the person is not paying attention, and then you speak up and they tell you, oh, relax, I'm paying attention. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Okay, so I'm also guilty of this as well. So I tell my husband, you're moving close to the curb, you're gonna hit the curb. And he's like, oh no, relax, I'm paying attention. And in actuality, he's actually paying attention. I had no reason to panic, no reason to complain. When you're driving and there's someone else in the passenger seat, the fact that both of you are looking at the same direction does not mean that you see exactly the same thing at the same time. Most times, the driver sees 99% of the road because he's the driver and he's obligated to make sure that everyone gets home safe. In the same vein, when you have a vision, no one else, people might not see the vision the same way you see the vision. That's why you shouldn't get upset when even your loved one does not believe in your vision, because no one is obligated to believe in your vision except you. You need to protect your vision, own it, and actually fight to achieve that dream. So some of you that have read my book must have known the story. When I was 7, I would go around the house and get cardboard papers, cut them into pages, and write stories, poems, jokes, just about comes to my imagination at that time. And I would name this cardboard paper The Young Ones Loving Magazine. I had a neighbor at that time, his name was Mr. Otu. He would go through every page, every word, and give me feedback. He was one of those that motivated me to become better at that time. But this motivation was cut short 2 years later when Mr. Otu relocated. There was no one else to read this magazine, no one else to give me feedback. And so I just stopped writing. I had to quit my writing even before my writing career started. And I went back into my shell as this shy and timid girl at the age of 9. This is exactly what inspired me to. If I had known better at that time, I would have continued writing. I would have persisted till someone else came by, but I did not. So this is exactly what inspired me to write my book, Find Your Passion and Take Action. I mean, if I had continued, my story might have been different today, who knows? So most of us, just the same way I quit writing at that time, most of us shut down on our potentials just because we don't see who will motivate us or give us that push. We all have incredible abilities. The only thing that limits us is our minds. If you tell yourself you cannot do something, you've already instilled it even before you even started it. Brave people do not know more than people that retreat. They are only passionate about what they know. And if you know something, it's not the knowledge that makes you successful. It's what you do with that knowledge and how you apply the knowledge that makes you successful. In order for you to be confident, you must take action. Every transformation is as a result of application. It is as a result of action. Is it easy? Of course not. Of course not. Go through that door of courage, and on the other side, you might meet your promised land. It's not easy, but we should not be afraid to fail. Oftentimes, failure leads to the start of something greater. Sylvester Stallone said it's not about how hard you hit, but how hard you get hit and keep moving. This is how winning is done. So, you have to always take action. And another thing again, because you have to visualize success in your dream. You do not have to wait for someone to come over and validate your dream. It is you that will make your dreams valid. If someone says your dream is crazy, take it as a compliment. Just take it as a compliment. That means you're doing something different. And that's the goal. Most people just die without using up to 5% of their talents, and that's not good. We need each other's talents to live life to the fullest. Share your gifts with us, and you never know. And another thing, again, that motivates you to keep moving is also to seek a positive environment. Confidence is one thing that motivates you, and you also need to seek positive environment. That's another thing that will motivate you as well. Every inspiration has a source, and a good source generates positive vibes. It can be meeting people that inspire you to become a better person. It can be meeting people that motivate you. It can be your workplace. Like I am so lucky to meet the best people at my workplace at Blinds.com. They motivate me every single day to become a better person. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. It can be an organization that you belong to. It can be watching motivational talks. Just about anything, anybody, or any place. that motivates you to visualize success. But just seek that positive environment, and you never know the result. And most importantly, commit your entire hustle onto the hands of God, and He will guide you and grant you success in all of your endeavors. If you believe in yourself and you do everything that you have to do with your best efforts, and and with the help and the grace of God, you will get to your promised land. You can achieve anything you want to achieve. Your life is fulfilled when you live a life of purpose. When you do something that you're being created to do. A lot of us are created to do something, but we hide from it because we're not confident enough to do it. Just take action, and you'll see the difference. Do not forget, always visualize success in everything you do, because you can never feature in a future that you cannot picture. Thank you so much. So, find your passion and take action. Thank you.
And finally, our fashion show. I did want to mention that most of these outfits are for sale after the show, and some will be available online within like a few months. The website details and Instagram is Uche exclusive, but you can get a card with that information at the book signing table after the show. Thank you. Just to keep things interesting, I am curious if anybody here, and it's okay if not, if you've read Uche's book, Find Your Passion, Take Action. Wow, I'm so impressed. So, in general, if you have a favorite chapter, or maybe even a quote, like, would any of you like to talk about it at all, or maybe even just give an opinion? No worries, I have my own favorite quote. It's a very quick, easy read. It's so much fun. I've already read it like a few times, so I do suggest that. Also, the book will be for sale, later on after the show. But my favorite quote will have to be from probably, I think it's from chapter 5, and it's called Visualizing Success, which keeps repeating today all day long, which is like really interesting because you have to picture your success before it even happens for it to even occur. But my favorite quote is, many a times when things are not working out, you don't always need a new job, a new boyfriend or girlfriend, a new city, or anything new that you think that you need changed. A lot of the time, it's your own perspective that needs changing. So that's just something that really resonated with me when I was reading this book. On top of that, it's just very inspiring for anybody to migrate to America and kind of be exposed to a brand new culture, and Uche, I feel like, has done that very gracefully.
this next round. Has anybody purchased any Uche exclusive outfits just yet? Anybody? Not yet? Yes. Here you go.
Princess Rosemary of Congo. Not this badge. I had an earlier badge.
That's the most interesting part about Uche's fashion is that it's very unique. So when we buy an outfit that's likely, kind of like Wines.com and the dye lot, it's kind of, it's like you get one round of that pattern in your patch first. So I think that's just really interesting when you buy her pieces. I am actually a purchaser of the early exclusive as well. A couple years ago, she had like leather pouches for sale. Lauren right here, everybody, the Uche exclusive pouch here. It's super durable. So, Ms. Uche? Ms. Uche wants to present one of her personal favorite items from Uche exclusive. The princess here was here to say that she was the first customer.
Yeah, so I appreciate every single person in the room. And anyone that I actually extended an invitation to has inspired me in one way or the other. But I would really like to call out this person who was the first Uche exclusive customer. And there's something special about being the first Uche exclusive customer. We know that right now, Uche exclusive is just a woman's club. But this person is actually a man. So when I told him 4 years ago that I now have a clothing line, as a matter of fact, at that time I didn't even know where I was heading or what I was doing with the clothing line. But he believed so much in this thing that I told him that I had. He said, okay, do you have a gift card? I want to get something for my mom. I'm like, well, I have no clue how to make a gift card, but I'll try. So, I was waiting for him not to remember that. But then the next day I went to work, he's like, yeah, what is the gift card? So I had to do something, like a voucher, and I gave it to him, and he got a gift card. Then his mom purchased what she wanted. So he actually didn't, there was nothing that I was selling that related to him, but he just wanted to support this venture that I didn't even know where it was heading to. And this was what he told me. I still have, when I put this down, it's 4 years now. He said, Uche, you should be very proud of yourself. I believe in what you're doing. I'm very proud of you and to know you. Thank you so much, Brian.
Finally, to wrap up the show, we're going to have one more outing of the fashion show. And before we end, I would again like to repeat that the book signing is over here to my right, which you guys left, and then there will be some outfits for sale. The show on the road, how does it go? I don't know.
appreciate every single person here, but I want to give a shout out to my girl Tammy that got married yesterday but postponed her honeymoon to be here today. That when I published my first book, honestly, like, I was built, Nigerians would call me this village girl. I actually learned to know what I know today. And so after I published my book, my first book is like, oh, I think you should have a book signing. I'm like, okay, what's a book signing? And then he just gave me a summary and said I should go read about it, which I did. And Josh, we're here today. Thank you. And thank you so much to that always inspires me every single day. I wake up to your text messages. Sometimes I don't read them till night, but it still motivates me. Thank you so much. You keep pushing me every time. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to all my boys that don't be my life chat family. Thank you so much. Every time I walk through that office, you inspire me every single day to be better. And even when I'm on vacation, I can't wait to come back to work. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to all my, I have so many mommies. When I tell my husband, auntie or mommy, she's like, which mommy? Which auntie? Because you have so many. Thank you so much for all my aunties and my mommies here. Thank you so much to everyone. I appreciate all of you. I cannot call every single person, but I value all of you. Thank you. You've inspired me so much. I did not get here alone. I got here. Every single thing you tell me means a lot to me. I take it to heart. And even if I want to give up, I cannot because I don't want to disappoint people. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Have a good afternoon.
But my money